Right, you guys look, you're up by 20. Looks like you're in good shape, and then they had like a 21-1 run to get within one. Just what do you think you guys did well to get the big lead, and then what happened when you almost blew the lead?
I think we just was scored the ball well, defended well. In that time frame, we were up 20. And then as they went on their run, we just got sloppy. They started getting more and more open looks, more driving lanes for layups, and we really have no rotations on their drives and on their five-man that was popping and shooting. So, yeah.
Yeah, McCormick looked like he had a couple pretty good looks. I mean, what do you think seeing those threes? I guess is it a sense of relief to get out of here with a win, or just kind of what's the emotions?
It's definitely a sense of relief because, I think last 30 seconds of the game he got two good looks off McCormick. So just seeing that and just got to be glad he missed. But we all know we got to be better defensively. So.
Now 3 games back after the injury and had your best production game since that return.
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling right now, and what did you think about your game in terms of kind of maybe getting back into a groove, at least offensively?
I think I got into a really nice groove first half, and I just slowed down. I think I slowed down second half. I don't think I was as aggressive as I was the second half. So, but it felt good just being out there and being able to see the ball go through the hoop, but more focused on the team. So.
Keon Minifield into the fold now and getting to play with him in a game. What was that like tonight? What did you see from him, and what did he bring?
I'm just really excited for him, just everything he's been through, not playing and knowing you should be out there. So now that he's finally out there, I know it's a good feeling for him and it's a good feeling for the team, just working him back in, getting more reps in practice now, just doing all that stuff. It's a good feeling.
Tramon, what would you say this team's personality or identity is at this point in the year?
Personality or identity, I don't have an answer for that right now.
Who like in the locker room, who are like leaders, guys that kind of bring energy?
I mean, everybody's talking in the locker room. Like that first half, even that first half going into the locker room, we were all talking about what we need to do better, and then even as they came back in our little timeout huddles, guys that were playing, guys that even weren't playing, talking to the guys that are playing, telling us what we need to do. So it's just an effort from everybody, really.
Bob. Yeah. Eric said he would like to have seen you guys do a better job of milking the clock. He thought that contributed to Lipscomb coming back like they did. How'd you feel about the shot selections and kind of how you guys, your clock management?
Our clock management, it definitely could have been better. We had some turnovers. I had a couple turnovers. I think in terms of shot selection, we did okay though, but just got to clean up our turnovers, especially in clutch time like that.
You guys might have shot a little quick at times, or
probably one or two. Yeah. Yeah.
I know it's your first year here. Eric's been through some rough patches, but he always gets the team playing pretty well. He says this is different. You can't compare teams. Kind of what's your sense of, you guys obviously have a lot of talent, but still kind of trying to mesh a lot of new guys, new teammates. Just what's your sense of where the team is, and do you feel good that you guys can, start playing like the team that was ranked, in the top 20 in the preseason?
I'm always confident in my team going against anybody. So whether we're struggling or not struggling, these are my guys. Most of us are, transfers, but the guys that have been here, they tell us what we need to do, and we go out there and try to do it. So, like I said, I'm always confident in my team and whatever we need to do to win a basketball game.
What did you see from Jalen Graham tonight? It feels like the last 2 games he's put back-to-back pretty good games together, and then I guess just the importance of Mekhi Mitchell.
Yeah, he was just very productive down there in the paint. He basically got to anywhere he wanted to. His post hook, he made a pass to Kai for an assist, just doing stuff like that. It was very productive for us, and that's what contributed to our 20-point lead. And then he was very productive, and I like what I've been seeing from him. Good.
No, you weren't out there to start the game, but how weird was it when, they introduced the starting lineups, game's ready to start, and then they can't start because of the lights? I think it was 15 minutes, and then it was, not dark, but it wasn't as light as it should have been. Just what
Yeah, I
was
was
that like?
saying that. I was saying it wasn't bad to play like that, but just guys aren't used to that. So that was the whole thing where I think guys can't play like that because you're used to the bright lights and it was just so dim in there. You're not gonna be used to that.
You're back in somebody's driveway
Yeah,
at
yeah,
6
like
o'clock.
you playing
and,
outside 6-7 p.m. with your friends or something.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. And I know you guys, what was practice like last week? I know you did a lot of work on yourselves, Eric said, but you thought the practices were pretty good. And then you got a few practices this coming week before you play again. Just kind of what was practice like last week? What do you anticipate it being like this week? What do you guys need to do?
We just worked on our intensity and effort and our defensive schemes and just everything really. Just focusing on ourselves was probably one of our best practices. That I think that Monday from through Thursday we had great practices, just doing what we need to do to win a game and getting better as a team.
I think he only scored 6, as Eric pointed out, but he had a couple huge baskets there at the end. What'd you think about what he did there at the end? Pretty clutch.
He was a dog at the end. He got his hands on a lot of loose balls and got it back and scored a couple buckets for us. That was big in late game.
And Devo, he's been here longer than anybody. He took it to the hole, didn't really show any hesitation. What'd you think of that drive he scored on?
I loved it. I loved it. We needed it, and he went and got it for us, so I loved it. Thank y'all.